Welcome, Aries, to your weekly reading. This is for the 6th to the 13th of April. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aries, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Aries, the week starts off by you focusing on an area of your life where you are experiencing dissatisfaction, boredom, listlessness. There's a feeling of, I don't want to be here anymore. I've been here for so long. Everything's so predictable. It's so stale. Aries, this could come through anywhere. But what I do feel is that there is a longing to bring about a change in a situation or relationship that you've been in that's going nowhere. And what it does do, which is actually very positive, Aries, it gets you to focus on a particular dream you have had for quite some time. And for many of you, I do think this is a dream you have been carrying for years. So what this dissatisfaction actually is a blessing in disguise. Because now, Aries, you are naturally and organically veered in the direction of what this dream is for you. A very simple example of this would be you have been living, say, in the same city or town that you were born in. And for the longest time, you have always dreamt about living somewhere different. Perhaps there's a city or a country that you always fantasize about. Now what happens? As you are reaching this point of, I cannot stay here for another day, you are going to start looking at whatever this new dream destination is. So you are actually being guided, my dear Aries. Let's see now what your possible challenges are. And we have 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. So we have a double 2. So Aries, this week, the number 2 is your lucky number. Any combination or variation of the number 2, please consider a very big sign that what we have seen and spoken about is in motion. And what I see happening here, Aries, is that for many of you, there is a particular person associated with this dream. This could be somebody already in your life, or it could be somebody you are hoping to meet. So it could be that new romantic partner you are hoping to meet when you leave your existing relationship or when you start dating, and that is the dream that you bring in the right person. This could be your existing romantic partner, somebody you really love and care about, and when you want to make some big move, they will be very affected by this decision. This is the week, my dear Aries, to bring the existing person into the equation. Tell the person concerned what you're thinking about, what your dream is, what you're hoping to do, because I feel you'll be quite surprised at the support you get. If this is somebody you're calling in, this is the week, Aries, to connect your dream. Connect to whatever this is, to the person you're calling in. Let the dream become bigger. Let the dream become something that is so solid and enticing that you will see the gift here and have the strength to make the move forward. Right, let's move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. Spirit wants you to know, Aries, that this week, if you have been sitting in any kind of energy of confusion, what should I do? Should I make a move? Should I leave where I am? Should I put myself out there? Am I doing the right thing? Any area where there was a lot of doubt of should I or shouldn't I is going to dissipate for you. And this happens, Aries, because you're going to get a very big and solid sign with the Ace of Pentacles. It's a very auspicious sign for us to see Ace of Pentacles coming through under messages and advice from Spirit, because we see the presence of the hand of God coming in with the pentacle of opportunity. Now that pentacle there is connected to the hand of God coming through there with that cup of abundance. As I said, my dear Aries, this is a blessing in disguise. You have an opportunity now to begin something new. Spirit is telling you, you will get a sign. For some of you, it's going to be big and bold, like finding the courage overnight to decide, you know what? I've waited long enough. It's now or never. For others of you, you might share it with your significant other or a close friend, and they encourage you and they tell you, my gosh, Aries, what a brilliant idea. Do it. We do see that whatever this is for you, it has untold potential. All you have to do is accept it. And my dear Aries, I do think it's going to grow and expand in ways you haven't yet even begun to imagine. Your unexpected blessing this week is that you are able to turn your back on a past experience. And I do believe it's this experience here that has left you feeling so unfulfilled, empty, listless, and bored, and you are ready to face the future. 10 of Swords does tell me, for some of my Aries, even though it might be a natural understanding that you have to leave, you might be a little heart-sore, say, to leave family and friends behind, but you know your future is moving on. What I love to see for you, Aries, is that this move ignites that passion inside you that has been dull and even non-existent for some time. So imagine this, Aries. You are going from feeling like this, look at that face, to feeling like that. Because when we honor what our heart and soul is calling out for, even if it's big and grand and people don't believe it's possible, all it takes is your belief. That flame ignites. That smile, that passion, that excitement of what the future holds comes rushing in. And my dear Aries, when you are vibrating at that frequency, you start to bring in the right people, the right doors open, and things start happening in a way that you cannot even believe. So this is a wonderful confirmation for us, especially sitting under your unexpected blessing. At the end of the week, I do see, my dear Aries, that there is no doubt now that you are making the right decision. You are ready to move on to whatever this new opportunity represents to you. 5 of Swords tells me that you make your decision. No longer are you in the energy of, what should I do? Am I doing the right thing? Are people going to be disappointed in me? Am I going to let my boss down? Are my friends going to reject me? All that energy dissipates, and you are left feeling like the winner, like you're doing the right thing for you. No doubt, just movement forward into what this represents to you. Aries, you are about to make a long-awaited dream a reality. So what an exciting week ahead. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.